So I thought today I would do a review on my Manfrotto Befree carbon fiber tripod. I've had this for quite a while and used it quite a bit, but enough to finally give you my review and my thoughts about this tripod. So first of all, just the size. It's only 2.4 pounds and it's super small when it's all folded up like this. So that allows me to take it wherever I go and not, be obstructive when I'm carrying it. It's just so small. I've used it to mount lights to it and put my camera on it and, put it up way up high to get some cool shots. It's a great tool. I love the small size of it. And I'll just kind of show you how it folds out. And it's inverted, which is kind of cool. And then you kind of just lock these pieces here. You can see there, you just kind of push it in, lock it in there, and then they just kind of stop and hold out like this. And then these are snaps, so you can extend it out all the way to here. And it reaches up to 56.7 inches, which is tall enough. I don't see why I would need a crazy, like 6.5 foot tripod when I have it set up all the way, which let me do that right now. And it's pretty quick and easy to do it because they're snaps, not twist locks, which I prefer snaps other than twist locks because then I know that it's all tight. Make sure that tabs are in the right spots. And it comes up just out of frame, right at my Vans logo on my shirt right here. That's about how high it comes up. So it's tall enough. So this is all carbon fiber. It came with a tool. So if you need to tighten these things, you can do that, but I don't really see that ever happening for me. And I have these little diagrams here for how the legs come on out. So you can even, flip it one more, and then that's all the way around. Just flip it that way, and then it goes out more. So instead of it going out that much there, it goes out that much. So then you can get it lower to the ground, like the little diagram on the side shows. So you can, get it this much height off the ground, as opposed to the first position, which is pretty far off the ground. But a cool feature with this is you can change the height here, but not only that, you can take out this little rubber grommet here, so you can just pull that off. Makes a cool sound. And then you can undo this thing and then take this whole thing out, and then you can flip it around, put it in there, it doesn't matter what way, and now you can mount your camera to the ball head here, and then it would be upside down. Just flip your picture, but then you're as close to the ground as you want. And I've only done that once, but it's pretty cool that this is able to do that. So it's pretty versatile tripod. So when you do fold it up, it has to be in this up position, and then the legs actually line up with how this tripod is shaped. So you have to have the plate off it when you fold it up, which is kind of a bummer. I wish there was some way to have the plate be with the tripod. In this case, it has to be off. And I've actually forgot it once, but it wasn't a big deal because somebody actually had this Manfrotto plate, which is pretty nice. And I did a little customization. I just painted in the arrows just so it's more visual, because it's just kind of this black groove divot thing, so it's not too noticeable, but it's just the position that your lens is facing. And it's nice that we have this D-ring here, so you won't have to have a coin, which is how my really old tripod, that's actually right there. That one I have to use a coin or any small flat thing to tighten it down. So it's nice that we have a D-ring there. And then to attach it, it's pretty simple. You have to press this thing down, which is kind of like a safety, and then you can pull this out, and it only goes in one place. Even if this kind of gets knocked, this is acting like a lock, so your camera won't come flying off when you have it on there. So then you just push your thumb down, take the camera off, and boom, there we go. So it has this ball head, which is really nice. You can tighten it down pretty quick and easy, and it's really tight. And if you are in a tight space, or usually what happens with me when I fold my legs up, it doesn't line up perfectly, right? Because it has to be in a specific spot. I then loosen it, position that, and then if you want to tighten it down, which I do, I don't know why, but you can tighten it down, and then it might not be able to turn all of the way, so you can actually pull it up and then twist it without tightening it. The ball head comes off if you ever need to take it off. I don't see why you would want to unless you really need a ball head and this is what you have. But this is specifically designed, for this tripod to fold up that small. It can support a camera up to 8.8 pounds, so don't try to overload this. And since it's so lightweight, I can bring it wherever I want and get some really cool shots. Like I've actually just had all the legs extended and then coming to one point, and then I'm just holding it and or holding it like this, and I have my phone connected to my camera and then taking pictures, so getting cool different angles. And then when I'm done, I can take this humongous long thing and fold it up to a super small, object that I'm carrying. Super cool tripod. Also comes with a bag that's nice enough, but I've never used it, and it only kind of makes sense for if you're traveling and you're putting this maybe like in your backpack, if you have a big backpack or like a roller luggage thingy, because like if the feet get dirty, you don't want it to get your whole backpack dirty. But I've never used it. I just keep this under my bed for safekeeping. I really don't know. So yeah, this tripod is $300, maybe a little bit less than that. But I would really rather spend the money on a good tripod than get a super cheap one that's supporting my like $1,000 gear. Because I just wouldn't trust those cheaper end tripods. So that's that. I like it. I've brought it with me like whenever I bring my backpack. And yeah, there you go. That's the end.